usually controls the game. If you can get long rebounds on those three-pointers, it's huge.
You take a look at these two teams. They met once earlier this year at the Central Utah Boys Basketball Preview at the Sevier Valley Center in Richfield, and Grantsville pretty well controlled that game throughout, getting the 65-48 win. But talking to the assistant coach, Coach Pearson for Grantsville, he did mention, he said, yeah, but Matt Nelson only had 3 points in that game. They don't expect that to happen again. Matt Nelson, as you mentioned, he's got to be a key factor here for the Manti Templars.
One thing I'll mention about that game that they played earlier at the Sevier Valley Center, Manti was led in scoring by Cole Brailsford. Cole Brailsford got hurt. He won't be back this season. He's out for the season. One other thing to mention, Brenton Thompson, another big post player off the bench for Manti, tore his ACL, and he's out for the rest of the season as well.
Yeah, so some key injuries there for the Manti Templars. They went from having 3 good big guys to 1. Brody Barson, the only one standing. And once again, Manti in their home whites, they'll be going right to left across your radio dial. Grantsville in their road blacks, they'll be going left to right across your radio dial or computer and TV screen. Grady Arbin will jump it against Brody Barson for the Cowboys and Templars respectively. Winner of this game plays South Sevier in the state championship tomorrow night, and Grantsville will control it. Across the timeline comes Kevin Roberts. Picked up by Nichols. High left side, he goes to Johnson. Johnson back around right wing. He'll go to Potter. Potter picks up his dribble, top of the key, goes right wing to Johnson. Guarded by Dylan Wathen. One dribble. Now he looks inside, not there. Comes back out to Roberts. Roberts going to fake right, fake left, go right side, and stripped on the way up. Out of bounds by Tanner Rasmussen. Grantsville basketball underneath. Those keys of the game, by the way, are brought to you by Gunnison Telephone, connecting you to the world for over a century. That's Gunnison Telephone. Coy Johnson inbound underneath for the Cowboys. They'll just lob it out up top to Potter. 7:40 to go in the first quarter. Potter backs out and sets up the offense now for the Cowboys. Picked up by Dylan Wathen, swing it right side to Johnson. Zone right now by Manti up top to Potter. Potter dribbles in, 15-footer from the free throw line, missed it short. Rebound Nichols for Manti.
Manti's coming out in that 2-3 zone. They hit a soft spot of that zone, just couldn't hit the shot.
Matt Nelson pulls up for the long 3, high arch, nothing but net. Matt Nelson with a lazy deep on three-pointer. Manti strikes first.
Matt Nelson has basically the green light past half court, and he took it right there.
And again, he's already matched his point total last time these two teams met. Down the floor, Sandberg, nice pass across the lane, but too hot to handle for Arbin. Out of bounds, last touch by Grantsville. Arbin can't believe they gave it to Manti, as it looked like it was clearly touched by Rasmussen. I think Rasmussen realized he might have got away with one there.
Great passing by Grantsville there. That should have been an easy layup.
Yeah, Arbin just couldn't quite handle the pass. Full court press, 1-2-2 press by the Cowboys. And Nelson baseball pass across the floor to Nichols, tries to go bounce pass inside to Barson, kicked by Arbin. It'll be Manti basketball underneath.
This full court press by Grantsville looks a little bit like what Manti likes to run as well. So Manti runs this every day in practice. They should be able to break that.
Inbounding underneath will be Nelson. Looking in the lane, nothing there. He'll just throw it up top for Nichols to go get at the Dixie D. High left side now to Wathen. He'll set up the offense. Backs out right side high. Hands off to Nichols. Nichols going to dribble into the lane, goes left side of the pass into the corner to Wathen. He'll dribble to his right, gets inside, nice pass to Barson, puts it up, blocked by Roberts, picked up by Nichols for Manti. Nichols back around, lost the handle on it, picked up on the baseline, and Coach Detweiler wanted the carry there, called, didn't get it. In the lane now is Barson. He's being double teamed, goes back to Wathen right side, out of bounds, last touch by Wathen. It'll be Grantsville basketball.
Brody just kind of got lost. Brody Barson for Manti kind of got lost down there right outside the paint, had nowhere to go with it.
Each team with a turnover early. Manti leading 3-0, 6:25 to go in the first quarter. Here comes Kevin Roberts. Bounce pass up ahead to Sandberg. Back to Roberts down the lane, right side. Scoop it up. Missed it short. Rebound tipped around and picked up by Nelson. He has Wathen down the floor. Couldn't get it to him. Up ahead down to Nichols. He'll drive right side. Scoop it up and score. Cade Nichols the bucket. 5-0 run by Manti.
Cade Nichols just taking it hard to the hoop there. Taking it strong right to the rim.
Now here's the full court press by the Templars. Johnson up ahead. He breaks with the pass to Sandberg. Up top it comes now to Johnson. Johnson dribbles to the free throw line. Kick it right corner. Three-pointer on the way from Arbin. Short off the rim. High rebound. Barson has it for the Templars.
Arbin's a good three-point shooter. He's a big kid, but he's hit 17 three-pointers this year.
Here comes Matt Nelson across the timeline. Picked up by Coy Johnson. Crossover dribble. Lost his footing. Able to keep the dribble and tip it over to Tanner Rasmussen. He'll drive right side. Got past the defense. The help defense came. Got the contact. No foul called. He misses the shot off the glass. Grantsville coming the other way. Johnson right side, low bounce pass into the lane. Nice pass from Johnson to Sandberg. Sandberg lays it in. Grantsville's on the board.
Great pass there into the post.
5:25 to go in the first quarter. 5-2 Templars. Lob up ahead across the timeline to Rasmussen. They'll come around the screen by Nelson. Pick it up and go up top to Wathen. Play call coming in from Coach Shakespeare. Texas play call. Crossover dribble by Wathen. He'll hand off. Nope, fakes the handoff. Now backdoor pass to Nelson. Got free. Puts up the runner off the front of the rim and in. Matt Nelson with 5.
Nice little backdoor look there. Great pass.
And the anticipation of the pass, because Nelson wasn't to that spot yet. It's just great vision there by the Templars.
Yeah, he threw him open there for sure.
Down the floor right side, Sandberg lost his footing, able to tip it out to Potter. Potter up top, gets to the free throw line, kicks it out to Kevin Roberts. Roberts backs up and resets the offense now for Manti. They go into a man defense. Left side, they swing it to Arbin. Lob inside to Roberts. And a foul called on this. Backside away from the basketball. Nope, it is going to be on Nichols, who Roberts was posting up. So the first foul on Nichols, first team foul on Manti. 4:40 to go in the first quarter, 7-2 Templars. Inbounding underneath is Johnson. They'll skip it right side to Sandberg. High left to Potter. To the wing to Roberts. Pump fake on the 3. One dribble into the lane. He gets it to Sandberg. One dribble. He'll put it up off the back of the rim. No good. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2. At the Gunnison Valley Animal Clinic free throw line, the foul will go against Tanner Rasmussen. That's his first. Now, one issue Manti has had this year is foul trouble.
So they gave that one to Tanner, not to Brody Barson.
Yes.
Both of those two need to be careful. They're the 2 post players that they've got.
Front end of the free throws, no good by Sandberg. He'll shoot one more. Gunnison Valley Animal Clinic free throw line. For quality affordable animal care, call 528-7900. Second free throw. Round the rim, no good. Nelson the rebound for the Templars. Baseball pass down the floor to Nichols, left side. He'll kick it out to the wing to Rasmussen. Rasmussen going to drive middle, gets in the lane, guarded by Roberts tightly. He'll kick it out right side now to Wathen. Wathen crossover dribble, works his way to the middle of the key. Now works his way left side into the corner. He'll back up, guarded by Ryan Potter. And splits the double team, does Wathen. And double team there again. Picks up his dribble, needs help. He'll hand it off to Nelson. Nelson right side on the wing, spin move to the right elbow, step back, 15-footer off the back of the rim, no good. High rebound, Arbin has it, and I think they're going to call jump ball. They do as Barson ties him up. Possession arrow favors Manti.
It's lucky for Manti right there that Brody didn't get an over the back call. That'll put them into some major foul trouble with their post guys.
Adam Huff into the game. Tanner Rasmussen will come out after picking up that first foul. Inbounding underneath will be Nelson. 4 around the key for the Templars. Lob up top to Nichols. Right side high, he comes to Wathen. New play call coming in from Coach Shakespeare. Bounce pass right side to Nichols on the wing. Up top becomes Nelson. Quick 3 from Nelson. Off the glass, didn't draw iron. Rebound underneath, back up and in. Right side by Dylan Wathen.
That's one of those offensive rebounds I talked about. Grantsville's playing a man-to-man defense, switching all the screens. Matt put that up quick, but they got to box out as well on the defensive rebounds.
Johnson will go right wing to Arbin. Up top it comes to Sandberg. Guarded by Barson. Swing it left side to Roberts. Pump fake on the 3. Dribbles middle, hands up to Potter. Potter back to Roberts right wing. Going to drive in. Pull up on the elbow. Gets cut off by Nichols. Back out to Potter. They'll reset the offense. Does Grantsville. As they get in position, left side they swing it to Roberts. Looking for Arbin inside. They'll lob it to him in the short corner. Double team comes on the backside help. And he'll put it up against him. And traveling is the call first as he shuffled his feet. He wanted the foul call. Didn't get it. Letting the official know his displeasure. Timeout called by Coach Detweiler. 3:09 to go in the first quarter on the D-Land title scoreboard. It's Manti 9, Grantsville 2. We'll take the break on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
You've seen Zions Bank's name at sporting events, performances, and fundraisers. We're just about everywhere. Your children and grandchildren see Zions' dedicated employees in their classroom, teaching them how to save. We do all this because we have skin in the game. We support South Central Utah because we live and work here too. So we're as committed to this community's future as you are. When it comes to choosing to bank at Zions, rest assured you're selecting a company dedicated to bringing value to South Central Utah's businesses, individuals, and families.
ZionsBank.com, member FDIC.
Since 1947, Barney Trucking in Salina has built a reputation of unparalleled customer service and satisfaction in the trucking industry. Barney Trucking in Salina is now hiring local drivers. If you're looking for a solid career in the trucking industry that has a positive working environment, join the big blue trucks of Barney Trucking. The job includes benefits, training, retirement, and requires a Class A CDL license and an endorsement for doubles and triples. To apply, go to barneytrucking.com or call 529-4422. That's 529-4422.
And welcome back here to Burns Arena on the campus of Dixie State University. 3:09 to go in the first quarter. Manti leads Grantsville 9-2. This is the largest lead of the game for the Templars, and they have the basketball coming out of the timeout. Coach Detweiler for Grantsville wasn't here yesterday, and I'll tell you what, me personally, I missed his presence. I love watching him work the sideline over there. Very good at pumping his team up.
Quite animated, yes.
And Travis Thompson in the game now for Manti. He'll bring it up the floor. Right side high, he goes to Nichols. 3 minutes to go in the quarter. 7-point Manti lead up top to Nelson. Picked up by Potter. Man defense by Grantsville. Left side high, they go to Wathen. Looking inside, nothing there. He'll back out as they get reset. Left wing, he comes to Huff. And into the game now for Grantsville is Ammon Bartley. Up top to Nichols. He'll come back to Nelson. Manti slowing things down here offensively. Nelson guarded by Potter. He'll swing it left side to Wathen in the corner. Guarded by Brady Arbin. He'll go fake right, goes left from the baseline, kick it in the corner. Nichols for three. Short off the rim. Rebound. Knocked around and off of Sandberg. Manti basketball underneath. And now Coach Detweiler telling his team, calm down, take it easy, we're okay.
That sub they just brought in from Grantsville, Ammon Bartley, I watched him yesterday in their game. He's an athletic kid, good ball player.
Very good ball player is Bartley. He's fun one to watch. Lob up top to Wathen. He'll take the straightaway three. Short off the rim. Sandberg the rebound for the Cowboys. And Potter will slowly bring it down the floor now for Grantsville. Across the timeline he comes. He'll be picked up by Wathen. Potter yo-yos. He'll go right wing to Bartley. Off the screen by Sandberg. Gets to the free throw line. Kick it left side to Potter. Guarded by Wathen. They're looking for Arbin, but he's being double teamed on the backside. Pass inside. He's able to corral it. Put it up with the right hand. Too hard. Rebound underneath by Wathen, but lost his footing. Traveling is the call. And Grantsville basketball.
I've been impressed with Grantsville's passing on the perimeter. They just haven't been able to get it into the paint where they want to get it. Their crisp passes around the outside just not really for a shot down low where they want it.
And Brody Barson back into the game. Dylan Wathen will leave. Sandberg checks out for Grantsville as coming in will be Isaac Riding. Inbounding underneath is Sandberg. He missed Roberts early. Now goes left elbow to Arbin. Into the corner to Potter. Back out to Arbin on the wing. He'll back up and reset the offense. Under 2 to go in the first quarter. Right side high to Roberts. He'll come up top to Potter. Minute 50 to go in the first quarter. 9-2 Manti. Of course, Devin Shakespeare, the coach for the Templars, runs a lot of players through this offense for Manti. Right side, Roberts up top, back to Potter, back to Roberts. He'll launch the three from the wing. Around the rim, no good. Rebound tipped out by Bartley. And Arbin has it. He'll go back up with the right hand and knock it down. Brady Arbin with his first bucket of the game.
Credit that one to Ammon Bartley. He tipped that out. That's a good offensive rebound.
Now Thompson pushes the pace as Coach Shakespeare says, let's go, get moving. Left side high, Huff has it, works his way to the free throw line. Now hesitates, going to drive right side. Kind of a wild shot by Huff. Over the backboard it goes. Not sure what he was looking for there, but turnover or out of bounds. That is technically a shot, not a turnover, but it'll be Grantsville basketball.
Adam Huff is really good at getting to the hoop, both with his right or left hand. Right there, I think he just thought he had a better look, had a little bit bigger guy on him, and just, had to throw it up over his head.
Cade Nichols checks out of the game. Coming in, Mason Thompson for the Templars. Ryan Potter across the timeline, goes right wing to Riding. Riding looking in for the low block to get it inside to Roberts, working on Thompson, the bigger matchup there. Misses the shot hard, but he's going to the line to shoot two from the Gunnison Valley Animal Clinic free throw line.
Roberts wanted that down there on a shorter guy, Mason Thompson. Mason played him pretty tough. Just got the foul called on him, though.
So Kevin Roberts at the line to shoot two for the Grantsville Cowboys. They trailed 9-2. Trying to go on a 4-0 run here to make it a 3-point game. First free throw from Roberts is good. He's got his first point of the game. One more free throw coming. Steps to the free throw line, one dribble, bend to the knee, shot up, and it is good. Roberts makes them both. He's got 2 points, and he's going to come out of the game as Dylan DeFay checks in for the Cowboys. 9-6 ball game, 4-0 run right now by the Grantsville Cowboys. Travis Thompson will bring it up the floor for Manti as he crosses the timeline, picked up by Ammon Bartley. He'll work his way right side of the bounce, pass to Nelson on the wing. Nelson guarded by Potter. Crossover dribble, steps in the corner, ball gets tipped away. It's lost, picked up by Potter, turnover by Manti. Will be their third.
They trapped him in the corner, double team it, trap in the corner by the Cowboys. Good trap.
Ryan Potter on the Dixie D, backs out near the timeline. 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. Looks like Coach Detweiler will be content to play for the final shot if Manti allows him to. Nelson comes out on him. He'll go high and left now to Arbin. Picked up by Adam Huff. Huff on him just enough to get the count, the 5-second count going. Arbin works his way high right side, now comes back to Potter. 23 seconds to go in the quarter. Again, Grantsville can cut it to 1 or tie going into the second quarter after trailing by 7 in this first quarter. Bartley guarded tight by Thompson, goes up the screen by Arbin, and down the lane goes Bartley, misses the shot, rebound to the backside by Barson. He's being double teamed, and a foul going to be called on Grantsville.
Big hard screen there by Brady Arbin. Manti fans wanted a moving screen there, but that was a good screen on Travis Thompson there. May have rung his bell just a little bit.
Yeah, Thompson hit the floor on that play. Foul call is going to go against Isaac Riding for Grantsville. That'll be his first, team's first this half. 9 seconds to go in the quarter. Manti can stretch their lead going into the second quarter now as Thompson brings it across the timeline, works his way left side down the lane, gets cut off, pass it out to Huff. Huff for three with 2 seconds on the clock. Short off the rim, high bounce, and that'll do it for the first quarter. At the end of one, it is Manti 9, Grantsville 6 on the D-Land title scoreboard. We'll take the break on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
You remember your family, right? Those cute little zombies that are always stuck to their screens? Well, with router limits, you can manage screen time, filter web content, and track the browsing history of all your kids. All you have to do is plug this little guy into your router. Seriously, that's it. Router limit starts with screen time. You can set a schedule for each family member, what they can do online, and when they can do it. You can filter content by category or even by specific website. Sure, you've got great kids, but sooner or later, they're going to come in contact with something that's not so great. Router Limits lets you see what they see so that you can have those important conversations before the internet has them for you. Router Limits helps my family disconnect from devices and reconnect with each other.
Visit Centricom.com to learn more.
And welcome back here to the second quarter on the campus of Dixie State University at Burns Arena. 9-6 is your score at the end of one, Greg. And what do you expect to see coming out into the second quarter?
I think both teams did what they wanted to defensively. Manti kept Grantsville out of the paint. Grantsville kept Manti from hitting their open threes, or they kept them from getting open threes.
It'll be Grantsville basketball down 3, 9-6. Currently on a 4-0 run coming into this second quarter. Ryan Potter brings it across the timeline, picked up by Wathen. Right elbow, they go to Riding. And Riding going to work his way right side, kick it back out to Potter on the wing. Dribbles to the right elbow, picks it up as Wathen covers him. Up top, they'll swing it out to Jake Hammond to check into the quarter break. Now Potter backs out as they reset offensively. Manti on a man defense. Off the screen by Bartley is Potter. Going to drive, splits the double team, puts up the shot, high arch, off the backside of the rim, no good. And the rebound inside has a foul called. They're going to give it to, I believe, Bartley. Nope, they're going to give it to, no, they pointed the other way, but I think he meant to say just on Manti there, so they're going to give it to Brody Barson. The way he pointed made it look like they're going to call that on Grantsville.
That was Ammon Bartley again with that offensive rebound. That kid's making a difference out there.
Right side high, it'll be Hammond for Grantsville into the corner to Potter. Off the screen by Bartley, high post to go to Hammond, 14-footer down the lane, knocks it down. Hammond off the bench of the bucket.
It's exactly what Grantsville wants to do right there, get those free throw range and in shots.
9-8 your score. Grantsville on a 6-0 run to cut it to 1. Dylan Wathen going to drive right side against Bartley, but picked on the pocket by DeFay. Dylan DeFay coming the other way for Grantsville as they look for their first lead. Got away with the traveling possibly. He handed off to Riding. Riding stripped down the lane. Last touch by Riding. It'll be Manti basketball. Kevin Roberts will come into the game for the Cowboys, and leaving will be Ryan Potter. 7:03 to go in the half. Manti 9, Grantsville 8. Across the timeline comes Dylan Wathen. Picked up by Bartley. Up top to Nelson. Nelson going to dribble into the lane. Puts up the runner from 12 feet. Knocks it down. What a shot by Matt Nelson. He's got 7.
Matt's known for his three-point shooting, but he's got a great little runner.
That snaps the 6-0 run by Grantsville. Left wing it comes to DeFay. Up top to Roberts. Swing it right side out of Bartley. Picked up by Barson. High left to DeFay. Guarded by Wathen. Fake right. Go left. And driving in, cut off in the low block by Nichols. Misses the fadeaway shot. Rebound by Nichols for Manti. He's being double teamed, able to get it out to Tanner Rasmussen. Baseball pass down the floor to Wathen on the right wing. And now Manti slows. Wathen picked up by Roberts. Works his way back around and they'll set up the offense. 3-point Manti lead. Wathen going to drive in, kick it left corner to Rasmussen. Rasmussen drives middle, gets in the lane. Comes to a stop, back out to Wathen. Guarded by Roberts. He's going to dribble in the lane. It comes to a stop, up and under move. Got Roberts in the air, makes the shot. Dylan Wathen the bucket. He's got 4.
Great little pump fake and pivot there by Dylan Wathen to get the 2.
Across the timeline comes Kevin Roberts. Picked up by Cade Nichols. Lob right side to Hammond. Into the short corner to Riding. Guarded by Rasmussen. Riding going to go baseline. Bounce pass across the lane to Roberts. Roberts able to corral it. Puts the shot against the defense. Off the back of the rim, no good. Bartley had the board, knocked it out of his hands. It'll be Grantsville basketball underneath. And 3 new players coming into the game for the Cowboys. Arvin back in, Sandberg back in, Potter back in. Riding, Hammond, and Bartley will leave the game.
Both of these teams are subbing quite a bit. They go deep on their bench.
Inbounding underneath is Potter. 4 around the key for the Cowboys. He'll lob left side to Roberts. Quick 17-footer, short off the rim. And rebound down the lane by Arvin for the Cowboys. He'll go up from 12 feet out. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound Nelson for Manti.
That's a shot Grantsville wants, just got to knock it down.
Pass up ahead, left side to Rasmussen on the wing. He'll dribble in against Sandberg. Nearly lost the handle, but got it back to the wing, to the corner to Nichols. Three-pointer off the back of the rim, no good. Potter the rebound for Grantsville. Tanner Rasmussen hits the floor. Down the floor comes Potter. He'll go right side to Sandberg. One dribble, put it up against the defense. Off the rim, no good. Got his own rebound back up on the left side.
Nice rebound there. Ryan Potter with an excellent pass to get that initial layup.
So Sandberg with his own putback. 13-10, Manti the lead. They led by as many as 7 in this game. 5:04 to go in the first half on the D-Land title scoreboard. Driving right side is Nichols. Nice pass across to Barson, and he'll lay it in.
Great pass by Cade Nichols there. Just good passing for both teams so far this game.
15-10 your score. Ryan Potter going to walk it across the timeline. He'll be picked up by Wathen. Goes off the screen by Arman. Ball gets poked away by Rasmussen. Wathen has it. He's going the other way. And long step and a leap to the basket. Dylan Wathen lays it in.
Dylan Wathen got the score there, but that was created by Tanner Rasmussen with that reach-in deflection.
Manti back to a 7-point lead. Ties their largest lead of the game. 17-10, 4:27 to go in the first half. Potter up top, guarded by Wathen. He'll go left side on the wing to Roberts. Picked up by Nichols. Looking inside. Now he'll lob in. The backdoor help by Barson wasn't there in time. Arbin came up with it. What a move inside. Brady Arbin will go to the line to shoot the and one after knocking down the basket.
That's exactly what Grantsville wants to do. Get it down there by the block for Brady Arbin, and he went to work.
Arbin with 4 points. The foul goes to Tanner Rasmussen. That's his second. Matt Nelson will get a breather, his first of the game. Coming in, Travis Thompson, and now Adam Huff going to check in as well for the Templars. And Rasmussen will leave with that second foul, and he rolls his eyes. You know he doesn't want to come out of the game, but you got to be smart as well. Can't lose him early, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'll bet he'll sit the rest of this half.
The and one from Arbin, nothing but net from the Gunnison Animal Clinic free throw line. He's got a team high 5, 17-13 Manti. Thompson across the timeline, picked up by Potter. He'll go high left to Huff. Huff going to drive right side, cut off by Arbin. And now he'll pick it up, come back out looking for help as the defense coming on him tight. Up top to Wathen. Wathen dribbles right side of the wing, guarded by Arbin now on the switching defense. And now he'll drive right side and bumped by Arbin. That'll be the first foul on Brady Arbin and the second team foul on Grantsville.
I've talked about Manti's three-point shooting. They really like to slash and cut. They'll run a 4-out offense if you watch. And just to open it up a little bit for their slashers, they'll run the post on the weak side and to open it up for the slashers to the hoop.
Coey Johnson back into the game for Grantsville. Dylan DeFay will lead. Up top, Travis Thompson. Looks to drive right side, cut off by Potter. Nothing backdoor. Picks up his dribble. Now goes left elbow to Barson. Barson guarded by Sandberg. He's going to dribble right side down the lane, kick it into the corner to Thompson. That's Travis. Up top, he'll go to Nichols. Nichols drives right side, got by Johnson. Scoop it up too hard off the glass. Rebound on the floor. Diving forward both teams. Nichols has it and able to pass it out. Picked up by Adam Huff, but Huff nearly lost it into the backcourt. He's able to corral it right at the timeline.
Great hustle by Cade Nichols there.
Thompson up top, crossover dribble. Goes high left to Huff, guarded by Roberts. Going to work his way to the middle of the floor. Gets cut off by Roberts in the lane. Spin move, scoop it up the right hand. Partially blocked and a foul called. And Adam Huff will go to the Gunnison Animal Clinic free throw line to shoot 2.
Manti's trying really hard to penetrate one-on-one, and Grantsville's playing really good man-on-man defense.
Foul called on Jackson Sandberg. That'll be his first, team's third this half. At the line, Adam Huff. First free throws of the game for Manti. Grantsville 3 for 5 already from the charity stripe. First one here, in and out. Into the game, Ammon Bartley. Kevin Roberts will get a breather for the Cowboys. 3:22 to go in the first half. Matt Nelson going to check in as well. They're going to wait till after the free throw, though. And off the back of them, no good. Long rebound. Bartley has it for Grantsville. In the backcourt is Ryan Potter for the Cowboys. 3:15 to go in the half. They trail Manti by 4, 17-13. Dylan Wathen guarding the point guard. They'll go right side to Bartley on the wing, picked up by Barson. Low block, they work it into Sandberg, tipped away, but he got it back. Now he goes back to the wing to Bartley. Bartley going to fake right, goes left, gets in the lane, puts up the shot against the defense, round the rim, no good, got his own rebound. One dribble back up on the left side, missed it short. Rebound inside by Arbin, and he'll go back up and in. 3 chances for the Cowboys. Down the floor to Wathen. Wathen dribbles in the lane, lost the handle, and going to have a foul called on that one. Coach Detweiler doesn't like it. The foul's going to go against Brady Arbin. That's a big one there as he picks up his second.
That's number 2 for him. He's so tough down low. That hurts Grantsville.
And Coach Shakespeare wants a timeout to talk about things. 2:45 to go in the first half on the D-Land title scoreboard. Manti 17, Grantsville 15. We'll take the break on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
Hi, this is Kevin Madsen with Cache Valley Bank. Is your good old truck not as good as it used to be? Do you need a more dependable set of wheels? Then cruise on over to Cache Valley Bank. We offer great rates, low fees, and quick service on our auto loans. Come and apply today in Ephraim, Mount Pleasant, or Fairview. You'll be glad you did. Cache Valley Bank, a tradition of helping. Member FDIC.
2:45 to go in the first half. Manti holding on to a 2-point lead. They led by 7 moments ago. They've led by 7 twice in this game. Each time Grantsville has cut it back down to 2. And it will be Manti basketball coming out of the timeout. Timeout brought to you by Gunnison Implement. Your everything store GIC in Gunnison. Inbounding underneath will be Nelson. He'll lob to the high post to Barson. Left side back to Nelson off the screen. The quick 3. Air ball. Rebound underneath by Bartley for Grantsville. Bounce pass up ahead to Johnson. Johnson right wing. Down the lane back to Bartley. Splits the double team and a foul call. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
I'm not keeping rebound stats here, and I'd like to see those at halftime, but Bartley has to have, he's got to have 5 or 6 rebounds already off the bench.
Foul on Dylan Wathen will be his first. 6th team foul on Manti. And Ammon Bartley goes to the free throw line for the first time in this game. Yeah, Bartley's been a beast on the board so far coming off the bench for the Cowboys. First free throw here, though, off the back of the rim, no good. 2:35 to go in the half. Bartley try to cut it to a 1-point game. Second free throw off the back of the rim, no good. Nelson the rebound for Manti. He'll hand it off to Travis Thompson to bring it across the timeline for the Templars. Thompson picked up by Bartley. Lobs high post to Wathen, looking for Barson inside. And can't get it to him, being fronted by Riding. Left side he hands to Nichols. He'll drive the lane, gets inside, and goes right short corner to Barson. Barson lowers the shoulder. Offensive foul is called as Isaac Riding draws the charge.
That hurts. That's Brody Barson's second foul. That takes out their starting post player. We'll bring Adam Huff back into the game to replace him.
So Barson will check out. That's also the 5th turnover by Manti in this game. 2:16 to go in the half. Manti 17, Grantsville 15. Ryan Potter walks up the floor for the Cowboys.
Manti will pick up that extended 1-2-2 defense. They do kind of a half court trap type of defense.
High post, Sandberg has it for the Cowboys. Right side the pass to Potter, knocked out of bounds by Thompson. It will be Grantsville basketball on the right sideline. And inbounding on the sideline will be Ryan Potter for the Cowboys. He'll come into Johnson. Johnson backs out into the timeline, works his way to the Dixie D. Right side he comes to Potter. Picked up by Nichols in the zone. Nice pass across the lane to Riding, and he traveled. Riding had an easy lay-in, and he took an extra step.
Grantsville did exactly what they had to do there to beat that zone. They went to the soft spots of the zone, but just took too many steps. So.
Thompson will bring it across the timeline for Manti. Gonna go right side, down the lane, put it up off the glass, no good, but a foul called, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. The foul on Ammon Bartley will be his first.
I'm interested to watch Bartley on Travis Thompson. Both very good athletes.
1:45 to go in the half. Manti 17, Grantsville 15. Both teams have kind of struggled offensively the last minute and a half or so as Travis Thompson breaks that with a made free throw from the Gunnison Valley Animal Clinic free throw line. His first point off the bench. Roberts back into the game for the Cowboys as Coley Johnson checks out. Another free throw coming from Thompson. Nothing but net on that one. He's got 2 points, back to a 4-point Manti lead on the D-Land title scoreboard. Potter will bring it up the floor for the Cowboys. Picked up by Thompson in that 1-2-2 trap. Left side high he goes to Roberts. Back over to Potter. Back to Roberts left side. He'll rise up for 3 from the wing. Short off the rim. Rebound taken up by Adam Huff for the Templars. He'll go to Thompson, bring it across the timeline. Left side high he comes to Huff. He'll rise up for the deep 3. Short off the rim. Rebound by Potter for Grantsville. 1:15 to go in the half. Right side high to Roberts. Skip pass left side to Riding. He'll fake the handoff. No, skip pass back instead of Roberts. Roberts going to drive the lane, gets inside, scoop it up and score. What a take by Kevin Roberts.
Excellent penetration there by Roberts.
His first bucket, he's got 4 points. 19-17, Manti, the 2-point lead. Right side high, Wathen, under a minute to go in the half. He'll dribble in the lane. Gets cut off for the help defense. Hands off up top to Huff. Huff going to drive right side, splits the double team, scoop it up and score. Adam Huff for the bucket off the bench.
That's what I was talking about with Adam earlier. He's very good at deliberate dribble, getting to the hoop.
Now Potter will bring it across the timeline for the Cowboys. slows things down. Going to play for the final shot of the quarter if the Templars will let him. As Potter yo-yos in the Dixie D. 30 seconds to go in the half. 21-17, Manti the 4-point lead. Manti has not trailed in this first half as Wathen comes out tighter on Potter, just enough to get the 5-second count going. Potter works his way left side of the handoff to Roberts. Guarded by Nichols, 16 seconds to go in the half. Roberts again calling for it, Potter to come get it, he doesn't. So Roberts got to pick it up and he'll go right elbow to Bartley. Bartley nothing back door to Riding, going to drive it against Huff, got inside, scoop it up off the glass, and then what a take by Eamon Bartley. Now the pass will come to Nelson. Behind the back, he'll throw it up from half court at the buzzer. That'll fall short, and at the half, it's Manti 21, Grantsville 19 on the D-Land title scoreboard. We'll take the break on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
Rick Bartholomew here at Risk Managers Insurance in downtown Ephraim. Paying your insurance in these hard economic times is not a pleasant experience. For most, it can be a sacrifice. We at Risk Managers know how you feel and are dedicated to making the burden lighter. We are here to help take care of any insurance problem or question you may have. We represent many top-of-the-line insurance companies. Come in and see us at 110 North Main, or call Mark or Rick at Risk Managers 283-4685.
In sports, dedication and skill is important for success. The same is true for healthcare. And just like our local athletes, Sanpete Valley Hospital understands the importance of having a strong, committed team with experience beside you. Each team of professionals at our hospital has an impressive record in addition to years of experience in their fields. While we haven't felt the thrill of winning a title, we have received our own awards for quality care. And each day we have our own victories in helping our friends and neighbors live the healthiest lives possible. Sanpete Valley Hospital, healing for life.
Our roots are right here in this area. As a community credit union, many of us were born and raised in the communities that we serve. Because of that, we make our decisions right here at the credit union. Some places have local branches. We have local roots.
Utah Heritage Credit Union, your local credit union. Federally insured by NCUA. Online at utahheritagecu.org.
In times like these, a small business has to work smart to make it. Centricom can help. We've got the business class services you need for less. With the fastest small business internet speeds available today, the reliability of 24-hour network monitoring and superior tech support, and our commitment to grow when you do with scalability that's both fast and flexible on our own fiber optic network. Make the smart choice. Call or visit Centricom.com today.
As temperatures become cooler outside, insects will be looking for someplace warmer to live, like inside your home. Spiders, ants, earwigs, and other bugs will take refuge in your kitchen, bathroom, bedrooms, and even closets. To protect your home, call EcoLife for a professional pest control barrier. EcoLife applies a smell-free, safe-for-the-environment product to ensure you and your family are bug-free. All services are guaranteed. To schedule EcoLife to rid your home of bugs, call 283-6002. EcoLife is a proud supporter of Central Utah High School sports.
You've heard for years that Gunnison Market is your hometown grocer. Now Gunnison Market offers you a hometown pharmacist. Come experience friendly hometown service from Sean Sorensen at Gunnison Market Pharmacy. Sean grew up in Gunnison and offers competitive prices, expert advice, and convenient hours, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturdays. Explore the loyalty card benefits, which gives you a free gift card for every 10 prescriptions filled. Call 528-7555 or visit Gunnison Market Pharmacy.
Right, okay. And welcome back here to Burns Arena on the campus of Dixie State University. Robert Lovell with you alongside Greg Sterner at the half. It is Manti 21, Grantsville 19. This is the Jones and Emil Engineering halftime show. Jones and Emil applauds the teams for hard work, dedication, and commitment. The race for excellence has no finish line. And Greg, with the two-point game here in the semifinals, what's your takeaway from this first half?
I think, like I talked about a couple of times, I think both teams are doing a pretty good job defensively. Manti's keeping Grantsville out of the paint. Every time Manti tries to drive, which they're really good at, they've got long guards. Grantsville's playing great man-on-man defense and not giving up the three-point shot either.
Take a look at the first half stats in this one. Appreciate Brad James bringing us those stats. And first off, let's start with Manti as they have that two-point edge. 7 points in the game from Matt Nelson to go along with 4 rebounds and 2 assists. 6 from Dylan Wathen, 2 rebounds and 2 assists for him. Then 2 points apiece from Cade Nichols, Brody Barson, Adam Huff, and Travis Thompson for the Manti Templars. As the team shooting 43%, it's a little lower than you like to be. Just 1 for 9 from 3. That first 3 to open the game by Matt Nelson just 11% in the game so far by Manti.
Yeah, they just haven't hit their. They've had some open looks. A lot of them have been really closely defended by Grantsville as well, though.
50% from the free throw line, 2 for 4 are the Templars. And then for the Grantsville Cowboys, 7 points from Brady Arbin. That's where they want to get going. He's also got 4 rebounds to go along with it. 4 points from Kevin Roberts, 4 from Jackson Sandberg, and then 2 apiece from Jake Hammond and Ammon Bartley. Bartley also had 3 rebounds off the bench for the Cowboys. As the team shooting 38% from the field, 0 for 3 from 3, and just 43% from the free throw line at 3 for 7 in this game.
I talked about the press to start the game, and it hasn't worked really for either team. They both came out in it very early, and both teams broke it on the offensive end. I'm interested to see if either team goes back to that this half to try and maybe speed up the game a little bit.
You mentioned the fact that they run the same press. They run the exact same thing, so it's something they see every day in practice. So something that relatively is a little easier for them to break than maybe other teams.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at some of the other stats in this game. The rebound battle is close. Manti leads, though, 13-11, but 5 offensive rebounds for the Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm interested. I want to look at these stats and see how many rebounds Bartley has. It looks like we just have him with 3. I thought he had more than that. He was a difference maker coming off the bench. I like his energy coming off the bench. Brady Arbin, which we've talked about quite a bit, is strong down low. They got to box him out hard for the defensive rebounds. Manti does.
And then on the turnover side of things, we got 5 in the game for Manti, just 4 so far for Grantsville. Both teams taking care of the basketball. Halftime score, 21-19. Manti leads Grantsville here on the D-Land title scoreboard. D-Land title of Manti and Richfield, serving Utah residents since 1946. We'll take a break here at the Jones & Mill Engineering halftime show. Come back and get ready for the second half next on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
Is your internet constipated? That's right, you heard me. Do you
suffer from the buffer?
Don't suffer anymore. Get things flowing again with gig internet speeds from MTCC. Our fiber to the home network gives you the speeds you need to do your business. Go gig today and let the internet flow. Side effects may include smooth video streaming, incredible online gaming experiences, the ability to use multiple devices at the same time, and an overall feeling of giddiness. You may even giggle. It's that fast. Some restrictions may apply, not available in all areas.
Because I know how hard it is to make ends meet.
Because I balance my checkbook too.
Because I know every little bit adds up.
Why do I work at Skyline Pharmacy?
Why do I work at Skyline Pharmacy?
Why do I work at Skyline Pharmacy?
Because you shouldn't have to pay more than you need to take care of your body.
Dave Blackham and the staff at Skyline Pharmacy do their best to keep the cost of your medications as low as possible. They have honest, consistent prices to help keep you and your budget healthy. Skyline Pharmacy, where your first choice is still your best choice.
You've seen Zions Bank's name at sporting events, performances, and fundraisers. We're just about everywhere. Your children and grandchildren see Zions dedicated employees in their classroom, teaching them how to save. We do all this because we have skin in the game. We support South Central Utah because we live and work here too. So we're as committed to this community's future as you are. When it comes to choosing to bank at Zions, rest assured you're selecting a company dedicated to bringing value to South Central Utah's businesses, individuals, and families.
ZionsBank.com, member FDIC.
Since 1947, Barney Trucking in Salina has built a reputation of unparalleled customer service and satisfaction in the trucking industry. Barney Trucking in Salina is now hiring local drivers. If you're looking for a solid career in the trucking industry that has a positive working environment, join the big blue trucks of Barney Trucking. The job includes benefits, training, retirement, and requires a Class A CDL license and an endorsement for doubles and triples. To apply, go to barneytrucking.com or call 529-4422. That's 529-4422.
And welcome back here to Burns Arena on the campus of Dixie State University. It is Manti leading Grantsville 21-19 inside the Jones & Mill Engineering halftime show. Champions are propelled by dedication, teamwork, commitment, vision, and a desire to be their best. Jones & Mill Engineering, your local award-winning engineering firm. And going into the second half, Greg, what do you want to see out of Manti?
I want to see if they can hit their three-pointers. 1 for 9 in the first half. They're 9 for 21 overall shooting in the first half. So that makes them 8 for 12 on their two-point shots. Really good inside the arc. If they can start hitting their three-point shots, plus keep hitting 75% of their inside shots, they got a good chance to win. From the Cowboys, I want to see if they maybe will take a few more threes. They were 0 for 3 in the first half. Did a pretty good job, 8 for 18 from inside the arc, which is where they want to be. They like to be in the paint. We'll see if they can maybe, if they can hit some shots in the paint, which will open it up outside and hit some of those three-point shots.
So watch out for that in this second half for the Manti Templars as the Grantsville Cowboys trail them 21-19. Winner plays South Sevier in the state championship tomorrow night. Manti trying to make it an all-Region 15 championship game, while Grantsville trying to get representation from Region 13 in that title game. We'll take a 30-second break and come back with the second half next on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
You remember your family, right? Those cute little zombies that are always stuck to their screens? Well, with router limits, you can manage screen time, filter web content, and track the browsing history of all your kids. All you have to do is plug this little guy into your router. Seriously, that's it. Router limit starts with screen time. You can set a schedule for each family member, what they can do online, and when they can do it. You can filter content by category or even by specific website. Sure, you've got great kids, but sooner or later, they're going to come in contact with something that's not so great. Router limits lets you see what they see so that you can have those important conversations before the internet has them for you. Router limits helps my family disconnect from devices and reconnect with each other.
Visit Centricom.com to learn more.
So to the second half we go here at Burns Arena on the campus of Dixie State University. Robert Lovell with you alongside Greg Sterner. Manti leading 21-19, and they will have the basketball to start this second half. Dylan Wathen to bring it across the timeline. Starters on the floor for both teams. Right elbow goes to Rasmussen. He'll hand off to Wathen. Going to drive right. Double team comes. Out to Rasmussen. He'll launch the three. Short off the rim. High bounce. Sandberg the rebound for the Cowboys. They missed Arbin down the floor as he was streaking open, but they couldn't get it to him in time. Now Potter quickly down the floor. Cut off on the elbow by Wathen. Will back up and set up the offense. And left side he'll go to Johnson. Guarded by Nelson. Lob inside to Arbin. No backside help this time. One dribble, put it up. And he'll be fouled by Barson. That'll be his third. And Arbin goes to the line to shoot two.
That's big. That's big. That's 3 fouls on Brody Barson. Tanner Rasmussen fronted Arbin. And they just made a nice pass. Grantsville made a nice pass over the top to him.
So Arbin at the Gunnison Valley Animal Clinic free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. First one is up and good. Arbin now 2 for 2 from the line. He's got 8 points to lead all scorers. Travis Thompson quickly into the game as Barson will come out with those 2 fouls. Or 3 fouls, yes, excuse me, Greg. Appreciate that. 7:31 to go in the third quarter. And Grantsville in and out on the shot. They look in the tie it there, couldn't do it. 21-20 your score. That would have been our first tie of the game. Crossover dribble by Thompson. Gets cut off from the right elbow, hands off to Nichols. Nichols going to drive right. He'll back out up top to Rasmussen. Rasmussen top of the key, going to drive right side. Got by Arbin, scoop it up too hard off the glass. Rebound by Sandberg for the Cowboys.
Watch Manti on the defensive end now without their starting post player. See if they can handle. They're putting Travis Thompson in the post right now.
And we had him run to the point in the second quarter. Tells you his versatility. Potter up top, guarded by Wathen. He'll swing it left side to Roberts. Looking inside to Arbin. They get it to him. The double team's there. He's able to get it, put it up off the glass too hard. Got his own rebound. And then a foul going to be called on the ground. It'll be Grantsville basketball underneath. And it's going to go to Tanner Rasmussen. He picks up his third foul for the Templars. Huge fouls in this third quarter for Manti.
It could be the storyline of this second half for Manti is their post players fouls.
Coach Shakespeare's got a decision to make here, and he's going to come back and talk to his assistant coaches. How long do you leave Tanner in? And now on the baseline, 10-footer missed by Potter. Matt Nelson, the rebound for the Templars. He'll push the pace the other way. Behind the back dribble, lost it, but it goes right over to Travis Thompson. And Nelson was calling for it as nobody was guarding him. He didn't get it to him. Now Thompson drives. He's going to throw it away. Ball gets tipped out. Rasmussen, though, runs it down for Manti. He'll go to Nelson. Nelson left wing. He'll take the long three off the back of the rim. High bounce. And the fourth foul called on Tanner Rasmussen underneath on the push on the rebound. And if you're Manti, now you lose one of your leaders off this team. As he comes out, Adam Huff will check in.
3 fouls in the first minute and a half of this half, all on Manti post players.
And we've talked about it really most of the year with Manti. They have a tendency to get into foul trouble in games. One of the reasons why their depth obviously helps them. But when you lose guys like Tanner Rasmussen for likely most of this, all of this third quarter here, the rest of the way, that hurts you big time. Roberts in the low block, kicks it out to Arbin. Up top, he'll come to Johnson. Manti still leads though, 21-26, 14 to go in the third. Pass inside to Arbin, being double teamed, stripped by Thompson, and it's on the ground, grabbed by Potter. He'll get out to Roberts, and a foul called on Dylan Wathen as he came into him with a body.
Manti's completely fronting the post here. And the secondary defender that's coming on the backside's coming just a little bit slow, and Arbin's getting position. He probably should have made that little shot down there that he missed, but they did fight and get the offensive rebound.
Inbounding underneath will be Potter. He'll just lob it out to Roberts, left wing, guarded by Wathen, dribbles to the free throw line, kicks it out to Johnson. And they'll slow up and reset things. Grantsville looking for their first lead, trailing 21-20. Swing it right side, Arbin. Back to Johnson, left side now to Potter. Around the key they go, around the perimeter they go, I should say. Left side back to Potter. He'll rise up for three. Hard off the backside of the rim, no good. Matt Nelson the rebound. Baseball pass down the floor to Wathen. Manti with a 2-on-1, and Wathen didn't realize it. He'll back out and slow things up. Left side is Wathen. He's going to drive the lane, kick it into the corner. Three-pointer by Nichols. Big three-pointer by Cade Nichols. A lazy deep on three-pointer.
That was made by Dylan Wathen. Great pass. Got three guys to sink into him and then hit Cade in the corner for the three.
24-20 Manti, a big shot there. Grantsville had multiple opportunities to take the lead, couldn't do it. Manti extends theirs. Right side, it'll be Sandberg, puts up the shot in the lane, around the rim, no good. Nelson the rebound, a foul on the rebound. Is it on Wathen or Arbin? They're going to give it to Brady Arbin, a big foul there for Grantsville, as that's his third.
So both teams have foul trouble with their big guys.
And Isaac riding up the bench for the Cowboys. He'll come into the game. Coach Detweiler looking for an explanation there from the officials. Arbin will leave. He's got 8 points to lead all scorers in this one.
I will mention it hurts Manti to not have Brenton Thompson as well, their main backup post player.
Nelson across the timeline, guarded by Johnson. High post, he'll go to Huff, up top to Nichols. Right side high back to Huff, crossover dribble, spin move in the lane, gonna go right side against the defense, too hard off the glass, rebound knocked out of bounds. And they say last touch by Grantsville. Thompson did everything he could to save it, and luckily he didn't there for Manti. It's their basketball underneath. Nelson to inbound, 4 on the baseline, 4 to the Templars. And they'll just throw it up top for Wathen to go get. Right side underneath, back to Thompson, out of the wing to Huff, into the corner to Nichols. Nichols dribbles the lane, gets cut off, out to Nelson right wing. He'll drive right side, splits the double team with a Euro step, scoop it up and score. Matt Nelson with 9.
Great little Euro step by Matt Nelson that time to get right in front of the hoop. Good job.
Across the timeline comes Potter. Left side is Roberts. He's going to drive the lane, splits the double team himself. He'll miss the way in. Rebound picked up by Sandberg, back up and in for the Cowboys.
That was a great drive there by Roberts.
Back to a 4-point game, 26-22 Manti, 4:25 to go in the third on the D-Land title scoreboard. Left side Huff, free throw line extended. Spin move against Riding, going to drive it in, it gets cut off. Triple teamed, blocked by Riding, picked up by Potter, and he'll be fouled by Travis Thompson. The foul on Thompson will be his first, but already the 5th team foul on Manti this half.
Free throw shooting might be another storyline here.
Johnson will check out, Bartley into the game for Grantsville. Potter to inbound on the left sideline. Get it in the backcourt to Roberts. Back to Potter to bring it up the floor. He'll be picked up by Dylan Wathen. Man defense by Manti. Right side to Roberts. He'll pull up. 17-footer. Knocks it down. What a shot. Kevin Roberts now a 6.
You don't see the mid-range game like that in basketball today much. It's three-pointers or layups. That's a great shot by Roberts.
Driving left side is Travis Thompson. He'll be blocking the shot and a foul called. Sandberg got the block. I think the block was clean, but he must have got him with the body.
I think Coach Shakespeare got that foul called. He's been working the officials pretty good.
So Travis Thompson at the line to shoot 2 free throws from the Gunnison Valley Animal Clinic charity stripe. Thompson's 2 for 2 in the game.
Second foul there on Sandberg.
First free throw is good from Thompson. He's got 3 points off the bench. Another free throw coming from Thompson. Under 4 to go in the quarter. 27-24 Manti semifinal game. Nothing but on the next one from Thompson. He's got 4. 28-24 Templars. Up the floor comes Ryan Potter. He'll be picked up by Dylan Wathen. Goes right side to Bartley on the wing. Guarded by Huff. He'll come left side now to Roberts. Roberts going to drive past Nichols. Scoop it up with the right hand. Too hard. Rebound on the backside is going to be by Roberts. Got his own rebound. He'll kick it out to Bartley. He'll take the college 3. Knocks it down. A big three-pointer by Ammon Bartley. A lazy deep on three-pointer.
Kevin Roberts is penetrating into the deep Manti defense really well, getting into the paint, but just can't hit those layups.
Nelson, a couple of spin moves left side. He'll get it the layup to fall. Matt Nelson with a game-high 11 for the Templars. What a drive by Nelson. Up the floor comes Potter. Up top to Bartley, guarded by Huff. 3:12 to go in the quarter. In the lane, they go to Riding. Handoff back to Bartley, 15-footer, fading to his left, in and out. Rebound, foul called. Huff has it, and it's going to go against Manti. It's going to go against Matt Nelson, as Nelson will pick up his first and the 6th team foul on the Templars. Coach Shakespeare letting the officials know you got to call it on both ends. Cowboys basketball underneath, 4 around the key for Grantsville.
Ooh.
They'll be shooting free throws the final 11 minutes of this game, will the Cowboys. Inbounding underneath is Potter. He'll lob it out to Bartley, but Bartley had cut back in. It goes into the backcourt, picked up, though, by Arbin, who checked back in with his 3 fouls. 3 minutes to go in the quarter. Arbin across the timeline. It'll come up top to Potter. Potter holds. Picked up by Wathen. He'll go right side on the wing to Riding. Picked up by Nelson. High post to Bartley. Turn around, 16-footer from the elbow. Missed it short. Rebound by Riding. Blocked from behind by Nelson as he goes back up. Got it again. Back up, in and out. Rebound by Travis Thompson for the Templars. Down the floor to Wathen. Wathen on the baseline. Going to drive in. Pass across the lane. Off the hand of Adam Huff. Out of bounds. Turnover by Manti. Assistant coaches from Manti telling Coach Shakespeare to take it easy right now on the officials. Left side Arbin, he's going to fake left, goes right, bounce across the lane, knocked away by Nichols, picked up by Huff, he'll get it away to Thompson. Turnover by the Cowboys will be their 5th. Up the floor to Nichols, and he'll save it into Bartley. Turnover by Manti will be their 7th. Across the timeline comes Bartley. Helter-skelter now, and offensive foul call on Alan Bartley as Adam Huff draws the charge. That'll be the 2nd on Bartley.
It's getting a little out of hand out there.
Back and forth come the turnovers.
Manti's looking to push that ball up the court. Just the passes have been maybe a little bit too high. Number 1, Ben Clough comes into the game to play a little post. He's a junior. He's a backup post player. Doesn't get a lot of time in the varsity games, but they need him today with the fouls to their post guys.
And we saw him yesterday as well against Morgan. Adam Huff is one that leaves the game for the Templars. 2:10 to go in the third. 30-27 Manti with a 3-point lead. Travis Thompson goes left side. To the wing, he'll go to Wathen. Picked up by Brady Arbin. Wathen going to drive in, kick it right side. And Cade Nichols now dribbles middle. He'll come high left to Thompson. Skip pass right side to Wathen. Wide open for 3. Knocks it down. A big lazy deep on 3-pointer for Dylan Wathen. He's got 9.
Good ball move, but by Manti again.
6-point Manti lead, 33-27. Up the floor comes Potter. He'll go right wing to Riding. Picked up by Clough. Gonna dribble baseline, cut off. Now he goes back door, taken away by Thompson. Up ahead to Nelson. Nelson can drive it against Bartley. Behind the back pass to Thompson. What a dish. Thompson missed the shot, but he's going to the line to shoot 2.
That was a pretty pass by Matt Nelson there. Good defense on the other end by Ben Clough, a kid coming off the bench.
Behind the back dish from Matt Nelson. What a pass.
That's got to be a highlight of the day.
Travis Thompson, 4 for 4 from the free throw line in this game, goes to the free throw line again. The foul was on Ammon Bartley. That's his 3rd. 4th team foul on Grantsville. Thompson can give Manti their largest lead of the game. They've led by as many as 7 a couple of times, but currently they lead by 6 with Thompson at the line to shoot 2. First free throw, knocks it down. He's now 5 for 5 from the charity stripe.
Travis Thompson has a great looking shooting stroke from the free throw line, just pure.
Bartley and Riding check out. Roberts and Sandberg back in for the Cowboys. One more free throw coming. Second one is up and nothing but net. And Manti now with their largest lead of the game of 8, 35-27. Minute and a half to go in the 3rd quarter. Potter walks it up for the Cowboys. Picked up by Dylan Wathen. Man defense by Manti. Right wing, he'll go to DeFay. Back up top to Potter. Right side back to DeFay. Lob inside to Sandberg. Being double teamed on the low block. He'll split him up, go up against him, missed the shot short. Got his own rebound, back up with the right hand. In and out, rebound underneath by Clough for Manti. Coach Detweiler wanted the foul call there, didn't get it.
Again, Manti fronted the post, but the double team came quick from the backside.
Up top, Nichols has it for the Templars. They lead by 8. They can extend that here. Matt Nelson holding high left. Guarded by the defense of Grantsville. Right side high it comes to Clough. Up top now to Wathen. Picked up by Roberts. 40 seconds to go in the quarter. Right side high Thompson. And he'll go to Clough up top. Guarded by Sandberg. Now to Nelson. Guarded by DeFay. And Nelson tries to get the foul call drawn, but didn't get it. Picked up tightly by DeFay. Crossover dribble. He'll shake the defense. 25 seconds in the quarter. Manti playing for the final shot. Try to go into the 4th with a double-digit lead. Up 8 now, 35-27. Nelson crossover dribble. Guarded tightly by DeFay once again. Down to 12 seconds to go.
They'll usually try and get this to Travis Thompson for the last shot.
They get it to Thompson. He's going to drive right side, gets in the lane, puts with a shot, no foul called as he goes to the floor, missed a shot. Rebound Sandberg. Down the floor he goes to the fade. 2 seconds. Across the timeline, pulls up for three at the buzzer. And no good off the backboard. And at the end of three, it is Manti 35 and Grantsville 27. An 8-point Manti lead on the D-Land title scoreboard. We'll take the break on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
Hi, this is Kevin Matson with Cache Valley Bank. Is your good old truck not as good as it used to be? Do you need a more dependable set of wheels? Then cruise on over to Cache Valley Bank. We offer great rates, low fees, and quick service on our auto loans. Come and apply today in Ephraim, Mount Pleasant, or Fairview. You'll be glad you did. Cache Valley Bank, a tradition of helping. Member FDIC.
Rick Bartholomew here at Risk Managers Insurance in downtown Ephraim. Paying your insurance in these hard economic times is not a pleasant experience. For most, it can be a sacrifice. We at Risk Managers know how you feel and are dedicated to making the burden lighter. We are here to help take care of any insurance problem or question you may have. We represent many top-of-the-line insurance companies. Come in and see us at 110 North Main or call Mark or Rick at Risk Managers 283-4685.
To the fourth quarter we go, and it's 35-27 Manti, the 8-point lead over Grantsville. It'll be Cowboys basketball coming out of the quarter break.
So Manti stole some valuable minutes there from Ben Clough in the post off the bench. Now Brody Barson has 3 fouls, Tanner Rasmussen has 4. They should be able to go with Brody Barson most of this quarter as long as he doesn't pick up that fourth too early.
Right side high, DeFay has it up top. He'll come to Potter for the Cowboys. Potter guarded by Wathen. Comes left side now to DeFay. Looking in for Arbin, being double teamed underneath. Up top it comes to Roberts. He'll launch a straightaway three. In and out. Shot a little bit flat. Rebound bounces around. Out of bounds. Last touch by Grantsville. Manti basketball.
Grantsville, I still don't think they've hit a 3 today. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Ammon Bartley did hit
yep.
the one. Yes,
Ammon
he did.
Big
that
three.
last quarter. That's right.
1-2-2 full court press put on by the Cowboys. Baseball pass ahead to Barson. Wide open layup. Missed it hard. Rebound by Sandberg. A good look from Nelson. Barson couldn't finish.
Great pass by Matt Nelson there. Brody Barson can't beat himself up too bad about that. He'll get another one.
Up top is Arbin. Crossover dribble. Drives the lane. Gets cut off. Puts up the 8-footer. Short. Rebound underneath by Nelson for Manti. Matt Nelson pushes the pace the other way. Arbin riding him all the way. Crossover dribble by Nelson. He'll drive the lane. Scoop it up. Blocked and a foul called. And Matt Nelson will go to the Gunnison Valley Animal Clinic line. Free throw line to shoot 2. And they're going to give it to Arbin. That'll be the 4th on Brady Arbin. Big foul call there. Jackson Sandberg was the other one in the vicinity. It would have been his 3rd had they given it to him.
Sandberg's trying to get it. He's pointing to himself. He's raising his hand. Not going to happen, though.
First free throw from Nelson. Rattles it in. Matt Nelson with 12 to lead Manti. That's a game high. Ammon Bartley in for Brady Arbin for Grantsville. It's one of those where Arbin's probably lucky he didn't get the foul call earlier as he rode Matt Nelson all the way down the floor.
I don't know that they can keep him out too long. He's their best offensive player.
Second free throw by Nelson is good. He's got 13. 10-point Manti lead. That's their largest of the game. 7 minutes to go in this semifinal. Winner plays Southfield in the state championship. Roberts going to drive left side, got in the lane, and lost the handle out of bounds. Turnover by the Cowboys. Manti basketball. Coach Detweiler wants a timeout. 6:58 to go in the game on the D-Land title scoreboard. Manti 37, Grantsville 27. We'll take the break on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
In sports, dedication and skill is important for success. The same is true for healthcare. And just like our local athletes, Sanpete Valley Hospital understands the importance of having a strong, committed team with experience beside you. Each team of professionals at our hospital has an impressive record in addition to years of experience in their fields. While we haven't felt the thrill of winning a title, we have received our own awards for quality care. And each day we have our own victories in helping our friends and neighbors live the healthiest lives possible. Sanpete Valley Hospital, healing for life.
In times like these, a small business has to work smart to make it. Centricom can help. We've got the business class services you need for less. With the fastest small business internet speeds available today. the reliability of 24-hour network monitoring and superior tech support, and our commitment to grow when you do with scalability that's both fast and flexible on our own fiber optic network. Make the smart choice. Call or visit Centricom.com today.
Under 7 to go in this game. Manti opens up a 10-point lead, 37-27. And they have the basketball coming out of the timeout, sitting pretty right now are the Templars, Greg.
I don't know how long Coach Detweiler from Grantsville can keep Brady Arbin out of the game. He's their best offensive weapon. He has 8 points tonight. We'll see how long he keeps him out. A
quick turnover by the Templars as Matt Nelson with a deep baseball pass into the backcourt, into the front court, I should say, for Manti. Cade Nichols, though, cut towards Nelson, so it sailed over everybody's head, and nobody touched it out of bounds. It'll be Grantsville ball under their own basket.
Manti's had a few of those where guys have broken open down the court. They just haven't quite made the pass.
Inbounding will be Potter for the Cowboys. Out right wing to DeFay. High post will go to Roberts. Roberts drives the lane. Stripped by Thompson. No foul called. Down the floor he gets it to Wathen. Wathen drives right side. Scoop it up and score. Dylan Wathen with 11.
Dylan Wathen is really good. He has really good body control when he goes up for the layups like that. He can contort his body and get an open look at the basket.
Right side Potter. He'll drive the lane. Tries to lob inside. Able to get it through the hand of Barson. Picked up by Sandberg. And going to have a jump ball call. Possession arrow favors Manti. 8th turnover by Grantsville.
Travis Thompson is giving some major minutes down by the hoop. He's normally the point guard like you mentioned earlier, but he's playing some tough post defense as well tonight.
Out the floor comes Manti in the backcourt. Cade Nichols lost his footing but used a dribble to go to the ground. Now he gets to the Thompson. Cross the timeline to Nichols. Up ahead he'll go to Nelson, right wing. Left wide open. He'll launch the three. Nothing but net. Matt Nelson, the lazy deep on a three-pointer. He's got a game-high 16, and now Manti's up by 15 points.
Matt Nelson was loading that up from the second he caught it. He wanted that three-pointer bad.
Driving left side is Potter. He'll be fouled by Barson, who had his hands on, and that was the 4th on Brody Barson.
If you're a Manti coach, you don't want Brody getting fouls out there by the three-point line. If he's going to get a foul, get something down by the basket.
And that's the 17th foul, so Potter is at the line to shoot 1-and-1. The official's talking to Potter. There's definitely some discussion going on there, and Potter talking back, so the official coming back out and again talking to him. Clearly there's some
I don't know what
discussion happening there between
yeah.
the players. Should be 1-and-1. Now they will get set to shoot the 1-and-1. And again, the official underneath coming out to talk to the players. And Potter will step to the free throw line. Who's yet to score in this game is Potter. In and out on the free throw, and rebound tipped up out of bounds by Johnson. It will be Manti basketball.
Brody Barson with a tough box out that time. It looked like he could have maybe grabbed that ball, but he let it bounce out of bounds to where it's Manti's ball.
Full court press for the Cowboys. Up ahead, Nelson has it across the timeline. He'll work his way to the right wing. Puts up the runner off the glass too hard. Rebound tipped out by Nelson to Wathen.
Just a little tip by Matt there to get it out.
Fake the pass does Wathen, and he'll put up the runner, and it rattles around and drops in. Dylan Wathen with 13 for Manti.
I think this is maybe the best game I've seen Dylan have in a while. He's having a really good game.
17-point Manti lead. Left side, it'll be Potter. Picked up by Barson. Up top to go to Arbin. Left side back to Potter. He's going to dribble baseline. Pass inside to Johnson. Johnson wasn't expecting it. Picked up by Wathen. Wathen coming the other way. And he crossed the timeline, hesitation dribble, goes to the wing. Nelson open for three again. Short off the rim, high rebound. Barson has it for the Templars. And he's being double teamed and he stepped on the baseline out of bounds. It will be Grantsville basketball.
I'm sure the Manti coaches will tell their kids they still be aggressive, but you're up 17, 5 minutes left. We're not in a hurry. Get a good shot.
Up the floor comes Ryan Potter for the Cowboys. A 17-point Manti lead. Currently on a 14-0 run. Left side on the wing to Roberts, guarded by Nichols. Roberts dribbles to the free throw line, a low block into Arbin. Arbin working on Barson, puts the shot, blocked by Thompson, I should say, not Barson. Thompson the block. Down the floor he comes ahead to Wathen. He'll go to Nichols, the trailer, scoop it up and
That
score.
is a pretty play right there. That is a play of the game right there. Ball movement, wonderful play by Dylan Wathen, Cade Nichols, Travis Thompson.
There it is, the South Sanpete Pack play of the game, offering custom meat processing and selling Norbest products, ribeye and sirloin steaks. Remember South Sanpete Pack in Centerfield, 528-3768 with that play of the game there. What a great play by the Manti Templars. At the timeout, we'll take the break with 4:58 to go. Manti 46, Grantsville 27 on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom.com.
Our roots are right here in this area. As a community credit union, many of us were born and raised in the communities that we serve. Because of that, we make our decisions right here at the credit union. Some places have local branches. We have local roots.
Utah Heritage Credit Union, your local credit union. Federally insured by NCUA. Online at utahheritagecu.org.
Under 5 to go in the game. Manti's open up a 19-point lead, currently on a 16-0 run against Grantsville in the 3A semifinal game. Johnson across the timeline up ahead to Arbin. Arbin comes back out to Johnson. Back to Arbin in the corner. He'll rise up for 3. Off the backside of the rim, no good. Rebound tipped around, picked up by Potter. He'll get the pump fake. Got everybody in the air. Misses the shot, though. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Manti. It'll be Grantsville basketball.
Grantsville's had a lot of good looks tonight in the paint. A lot of shots that have just rimmed out. If you're a Grantsville fan, it's painful to watch some of those rim out.
So inbounding underneath will be Ryan Potter. He'll lob it out up top to Roberts. He'll go to Johnson, and a foul called as Watson came into Roberts while he was in the air. That'll send Roberts to the line to shoot 1-1. Foul on Watson will be his 3rd.
You don't want that clock stopping if you're a Manti coach with those cheap fouls out clear halfway to the half-court line.
Grantsville yet to score in this quarter. They trailed by 8 coming into the 4th. Now down by 19. The front end of the 1-1. In and out. Nelson the rebound for the Templars. He'll get it ahead to Travis Thompson, bring it across the timeline. Thompson goes left side, nothing back door. He'll pick up his dribble. Now come high left to Nelson. Nelson sets up the play call. 4:25 to go in the game. 19-point Manti lead. Nelson works his way off the screen by Barson to the wing. He'll drive it, and traveling is going to be the call as Bartley came over on the help defense. 10th turnover by the Templars. Inbounding on the sideline will be Bartley. And going to have some blood on Cade Nichols. He's got blood coming down his knee, so he's got to come out of the game. Mason Thompson will check in.
You like to see a kid having blood on his knees. It means he's getting down after the loose balls, right? If you're a coach.
That is right. Across the timeline comes Potter, picked up by Dylan Wathen. He yo-yos. 4:10 to go in the game. Waits for the offense to get set. Goes off the screen by Bartley. He'll step back for the college deep 3. Knocks it down. A big 3-pointer by Ryan Potter. His first bucket of the game. Into the lane comes Thompson in the backcourt, being guarded by Roberts. Full court pressure by the Cowboys. He'll go to Nelson. Across the timeline to Mason Thompson. Thompson to the top of the key, works his way right side high. He'll go to Dylan Wathen. And Wathen in the corner to Mason Thompson for 3. Off the back of the rim, no good. Long rebound, Johnson for the Cowboys. Johnson up the floor, comes high left side to Potter. Being guarded by Wathen, he'll drive the lane, puts the shot, nope, hands up to Arbin. And Arbin an easy lay-in, but a foul called first. And it'll be Grantsville basketball, but they're going to shoot 1-1 on the foul. It'll be Potter at the line. Foul will go against Dylan Wathen, that'll be his 4th. Tanner Rasmussen coming back in with 3:34 to go in the game. Brody Barson will come out. Cade Nichols gets his knee taped up, he'll check back in. Mason Thompson leaves for the Templars. Coach Shakespeare wants a timeout to talk about things. It's a Gunnison Implement timeout. Your dealer for Can-Am and Kimco ATVs and side-by-sides. LS Tractors, Do It Best Hardware, and CarQuest Auto Parts. That's Gunnison Implement. 3:34 to go. Manti 46, Grantsville 30 on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
As temperatures become cooler outside, insects will be looking for someplace warmer to live, like inside your home. Spiders, ants, earwigs, and other bugs will take refuge in your kitchen, bathroom, bedrooms, and even closets. To protect your home, call EcoLife for a professional pest control barrier. EcoLife applies a smell-free, safe-for-the-environment product to ensure you and your family are bug-free. All services are guaranteed. To schedule EcoLife to rid your home of bugs, call 283-6002. EcoLife is a proud supporter of Central Utah High School sports.
You've heard for years that Gunnison Market is your hometown grocer. Now Gunnison Market offers you a hometown pharmacist. Come experience friendly hometown service from Sean Sorensen at Gunnison Market Pharmacy. Sean grew up in Gunnison and offers competitive prices, expert advice, and convenient hours, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturdays. Explore the loyalty card benefits, which gives you a free gift card for every 10 prescriptions filled. Call 528-7555 or visit Gunnison Market Pharmacy.
3:34 to go in the game as we come out of the Gunnison Implement timeout. At the free throw line, Ryan Potter for the Cowboys. 1-on-1 opportunity here for Potter. He missed one earlier in this game. Here's the front end here, nothing but net. He'll shoot another. 4 points now for Potter. All 4 points this quarter by the Cowboys. 46-31, 3:34 to go in the game. Second free throw, in and out, rebound by Johnson for Grantsville. Goes back up, lost the handle on it, gets his own rebound again, and now he'll go back up left side, missed it short. Rebound tipped onto the baseline. Rasmussen has it for Manti. And he'll get it to Matt Nelson. And they don't call a foul there as his body was all over him. No call, though. Travis Thompson down the floor. Up top he comes to Nelson. Stripped by Potter, but Nelson gets it back. He has it in the timeline. And a collision at half court by Johnson and Potter, their teammates. And Potter not yet to get up. Travis Thompson lays it in. And now we do have an official timeout called. Coley Johnson dove for the basketball, ran into Ryan Potter as they both dove for it. And Ryan Potter yet to come off the floor as he rolled to his stomach and is holding his head. 3:06 to go in this game, 48-31. Never like to see this. We've seen it multiple times really this weekend here at Dixie State, but another injury here as these teams playing so hard. We'll take a quick break and give you an update when we come back. 3:06 to go in the semifinal. Manti 48, Grantsville 31 on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
Is your internet constipated? That's right, you heard me. Do you
suffer from the buffer?
Don't suffer anymore. Get things flowing again with gig internet speeds from MTCC. Our fiber to the home network gives you the speeds you need to do your business. Go gig today and let the internet flow. Side effects may include smooth video streaming, incredible online gaming experiences, the ability to use multiple devices at the same time, and an overall feeling of giddiness. You may even giggle. It's that fast. Some restrictions may apply, not available in all areas.
Because I know how hard it is to make ends meet.
Because I balance my checkbook too.
Because I know every little bit adds up.
Why do I work at Skyline Pharmacy?
Why do I work at Skyline Pharmacy?
Why do I work at Skyline Pharmacy?
Because you shouldn't have to pay more than you need to take care of your body.
Dave Blackham and the staff at Skyline Pharmacy do their best to keep the cost of your medications as low as possible. They have honest, consistent prices to help keep you and your budget healthy. Skyline Pharmacy, where your first choice is still your best choice.
You've seen Zions Bank's name at sporting events, performances, and fundraisers. We're just about everywhere. Your children and grandchildren see Zions dedicated employees in their classroom, teaching them how to save. We do all this because we have skin in the game. We support South Central Utah because we live and work here too. So we're as committed to this community's future as you are. When it comes to choosing to bank at Zions, rest assured you're selecting a company dedicated to bringing value to South Central Utah's businesses, individuals, and families.
ZionsBank.com, member FDIC.
Welcome back here to Burns Arena on the campus of Dixie State University. Ryan Potter, the point guard for Grantsville, still down on the floor. He laid on his stomach for most of that break we were just in, just barely rolled over to his back, getting help now to his to just a sitting position now by the trainer here at Dixie State University. A moment ago, we had both coaches, Coach Detweiler for Grantsville, Coach Shakespeare for Manti out there checking on him, trying to make sure he's okay. 3:06 to go in this semifinal. Again, obviously a lot on the line in the game for these two teams, as we'll take a look at the replay here, but you never like to see an injury, and you just hope he's okay. Hard to see as it's right on the edge of our screen as Coley Johnson came into Potter, and Potter very shaky to his feet. Looks like he might have got hit in the back of the neck or something maybe, but he's getting helped off the floor, and you could see when he stood up just very, very shaky there as he gets a round of applause from the fans here at Burns Arena.
Yeah, getting up slow. You couldn't really see it on that replay what happened, but you sure hope the kid's okay. Ryan's had a good half. He hit that three and then the free throw just now. He's got 4 points this game. I'm sure Grantsville wants him back tomorrow, whichever game they play in.
But again, gingerly leaving the floor. I think it was a head neck issue, if anything, and so just real ginger getting up and gingerly walking out the floor. It will be Grantsville basketball, and Dylan DeFay will be the one that comes into the game for the Cowboys. Some sweat out there at midcourt where he was laying, so they're going to get a towel to wipe off the floor. We don't need a delay like we had last game where there was blood on the floor. We had about 10 or 12 minute delay.
That was a long delay, yeah. I couldn't tell. I was in the stands. I couldn't tell what they were doing for so long. If you're Manti here, again, like I said earlier, you want to get good shots, but you're not in a hurry. If you're Grantsville, you want to get those offensive rebounds and make your free throws.
Johnson up the floor, goes off the screen by Roberts. Up top to go to Roberts. Quick three from straight away. Off the left side, no good. Followed a shot, but the rebound goes to Thompson for Manti. He gets it to Nelson. Baseball pass down the floor to Rasmussen. Tanner left side, bounce pass ahead to Nichols. Nichols tries to pass it back out, knocked away, but he gets it back. He'll work his way around to the wing, guarded tightly by Arbin. He'll go left side to Thompson. Thompson going to drive baseline, put it up against Bartley, knocks it down. Travis Thompson with 8 off the bench.
Travis is having a good game both on the offense and defensive end, playing down in the post like I mentioned earlier. He's playing some good defense.
Foul called on Cade Nichols with a block. That'll send Kevin Roberts to the line to shoot 2 for the Grantsville Cowboys.
That's 2 fouls on Cade Nichols. Cade Nichols was probably the best on-ball defender for Manti. Really quick out there. He doesn't get beat off the dribble very often.
First free throw from Roberts, round the rim and drops it in. Kevin Roberts has 7 in the game for Grantsville. One more free throw coming with 2:33 to go. Manti's led by 19 a couple of times in this game. That is their largest lead. Lead by 18 now. Second free throw is good from Roberts, so he makes them both. He's got 8 points. Pass will come into the backcourt to Wathen. Back to Thompson. Travis will bring it across the timeline. 2.5 to go. 17-point Manti lead. Thompson right side. Cut off by Arbin. Hands off up top to Nelson. Into the corner to Wathen. He'll drive baseline. Nice pass to Rasmussen. Scoop it up and score. Tanner Rasmussen with his first bucket of the game.
Very unselfish play by the Templars there.
Across the timeline, Coy Johnson. They'll go right elbow to DeFay, or that's Hammond now in the game. Johnson gets it back. He'll drive right side. The runner off the glass, no good. Thompson the rebound down the floor to Rasmussen, up ahead of everybody. He'll scoop it up. Too hard off the glass. Rebound by Arbin, and he'll be fouled by Travis Thompson. So Arbin will go to the other end of the floor and shoot 2.
I think Tanner heard footsteps that time, but it was a nice release to get open like that down the court, and a great pass. And Travis, you hate to see an over the back rebound there. Just maybe let him have it. Waste another 10, 12 seconds off the clock till the next shot happens if you're Manti.
You mentioned Tanner. I think he expected some contact, but the trailer was Brady Arbin, who has 4 fouls, and he knew that, so he wasn't going to go up there and really challenge that shot.
Yeah, he had to pull back.
First free throw from Arbin is good. He's got 9 to lead Grantsville. Into the game, Isaac Riding, and checking in for the first time now for the Grantsville Cowboys. That is going to be Seth Beckett, a junior guard.
Seth Beckett has the brightest shoes I've seen all day. Bright green.
Second free throw from Arbin is good, so he makes them both. He's got 10 points, only player in double figures right now for the Cowboys, and he's going to come out of the game as back in will be Jackson Sandberg.
Little offensive, defensive substitutions there. Try to not get him that 5th foul.
17-point Manti lead, 52-35. Under 2 to go in the game. Coming down the floor is Travis Thompson, ahead right side to Nelson. Lob underneath to Rasmussen, nearly overthrew him, but Tanner able to go get it. Out to Wathen on the wing. He'll hand to Nichols. Back to Wathen, 1:45 to go in the game. Wathen guarded by Hammond. He'll dribble in, goes left corner to Nichols. Back out to Wathen. Wathen backs out to the Dixie D. High left side now to Travis Thompson. And Manti's coach Shakespeare going to him to the bench. Left side comes Thompson. He'll hand off on the wing to Wathen. 1:28 to go and a 17-point Templar lead. Once he realized that Grantsville wasn't going to come out and foul, he was comfortable to put in 5 more players. Thompson to the timeline, working in against Hammond, picks up his dribble. He'll come back out to Nichols. Nichols works to the left side of the pass to Wathen. See how long Coach Shakespeare goes, and he decides to call a timeout. Beautiful pass inside to Cade Nichols, and he knocks it down. There's the timeout just to get the subs in. 1:04 to go in the game. Manti 54, Grantsville 35 on the D-Land title scoreboard. We'll take the break on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
Since 1947, Barney Trucking in Salina has built a reputation of unparalleled customer service and satisfaction in the trucking industry. Barney Trucking in Salina is now hiring local drivers. If you're looking for a solid career in the trucking industry that has a positive working environment, join the big blue trucks of Barney Trucking. The job includes benefits, training, retirement, and requires a Class A CDL license and an endorsement for doubles and triples. To apply, go to barneytrucking.com or call 529-4422. That's 529-4422.
And welcome back here to Burns Arena at the Dixie State University campus. 19-point Manti lead. It will be an all-region 15 state championship with South Sevier taking on Manti tomorrow night at 7 o'clock here at Burns Arena. And Grantsville will drop to play for 3rd against the Delta Rabbits.
Coming into the game right now for Manti, you've got 3 juniors. Mason Thompson, Dallin Cox, Ben Clough. 2 sophomores, Ben's brother Isaac Clough, and also Connor Christiansen into the game.
Up the floor comes Beckett for Grantsville. He'll come up top with a handoff to another new player, Isaiah Sanders. Sanders comes up top to Hammond. Hammond swings it left side to Beckett. Beckett on the wing, going to dribble in the lane, puts in the shot with the right hand, missed it off the bottom of the backboard. Rebound going to be taken away by the Templars. Up ahead, right side, they get it to Clough. He'll drive all the way in, scoop it up and score.
Ben Clough with the 2. You gotta love seeing these younger kids getting some state playoff experience.
Semifinal game here. Right side is Beckett for Grantsville. Looking for help as he picked up his dribble. He'll go right wing to Hammond. Hammond going to drive baseline, scoop it over the right hand off the side of the backboard, but a foul called first. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 for the Cowboys. Foul will go on
Isaac Clough.
Isaac Clough is first.
Isaac Clough wanted to get in the stat book today.
That's one way to do it.
So he picks up a foul.
Hammond at the line has 2 points in the game for the Cowboys. 24 seconds left in this one. First free throw short. Manti right now their largest lead of the game, 56-35, 21 points. Another free throw coming from Hammond. That one is good. He'll knock that one down, makes it a 20-point game. Hammond with 3 points off the bench. Pass will come into Mason Thompson. Thompson in the backcourt, guarded by Beckett. Lost the handle, picked up by Hammond. Up the floor he goes to Beckett. He'll take the straightaway 3. Off the left side of the rim, no good. Rebound tipped around, picked up by the Templars. And there will be a tie-up, and there will be foul called on Grantsville. That's going to go against, for the Grantsville Cowboys, Isaac Riding. That'll be his second, excuse me.
Just
Team
a 16 foul, so no 1-and-1.
12 seconds to go. Pass will come in to Mason Thompson. And down the floor it comes. Across the timeline up ahead to Clough. Clough into the corner right side to Isaac Clough. And now a turnover by the Templars as Isaac Riding jumps the passing lane to Mason Thompson. And then a foul called on Mason Thompson. Will send Riding to the line to shoot 2. So Riding will go to the line. First free throws he's taken in this game, looking for his first points off the bench. 2 seconds to go. 20-point Manti lead. Again, they'll make it an all-region 15 state championship. First free throw off the rim, no good. Second free throw coming from Riding. Band at the knee, shot is up, and got it to fall off the front of the rim. Riding with his first point off the bench. And that will do it. Thompson just holds it. And the Manti Templars will advance to the state championship with a 56-37 win over the Grantsville Cowboys. They will play the South Sevier Rams tomorrow night at 7 o'clock here at Burns Arena. We'll take a break and come back with the Sunrise Engineering postgame show next on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.